It was the fourth round of the Porsche Sprint Challenge North European Zone. And for the second time this season, the series headed to Alastaro Circuit in Finland as part of the Porsche Club Festival.
The festival is the biggest Porsche event in Finland of the year. And it's organized together by Porsche Club Finland and Porsche Racing Club Finland. We're proud that we can offer something that no other car brand can offer in Finland.
In Finland, it's probably the most competitive and best racing series.
Several Porsche enthusiasts joined the club festival. Even the heavy rain could not stop them to live their passion.
They're just celebrating the marquee, they're celebrating motorsport, they're celebrating their cars, and they're celebrating their togetherness. And that's the strength of the community. That's typically for Porsche. The people don't let themselves going down with rain.
Besides a lot of familiar faces, the Porsche family was glad to welcome Tomi Haru back on the grid. After a year without racing, the Masters driver made his comeback.
Everything is a little bit learning again, but of course it comes quite fast back. So.
The first out of two sprint races started on Friday under really tricky conditions.
Yeah, we had rain on Friday. It was the first rain in our series this year.
And for some competitors, it was quite a new challenge.
My third ever time I go to track with wets on, so it was quite a mystery how this all works.
Valtteri Bottas set the fastest time in qualifying and started the race from pole position, followed by Henri Tuomala.
The track in the first start was really wet after the big rain, and it was quite complicated to understand the track conditions in the start, so everyone braked really late.
Many spins in the first lap caused a red flag and therefore a restart. I had a really good restart and managed to pass Valtteri on the outside. I had a bit too much pressure in the tires and it got worse towards the end. There was no way to keep up with Valtteri. Congratulations to him. In the end, the victory went to Latvia. Valtteri Bottas won 5 seconds ahead of Henri Tuomala. Olli Kangas from Finland completed the podium in third. Also, the comeback of Tomi Haru was more than successful, 4th position overall in the victory in the master class.
First race this year, so just enjoying and having fun.
Unfortunately, the weather did not improve on Saturday. It got even worse.
The conditions on Saturday morning especially were really bad.
The weather was so difficult, so I was like, oh, let's not go on the track now. It was like just stay on the track between those two white lines.
After a delay of 2 hours, the second race of the weekend could start, and again it was a battle for the lead between Valtteri Bottas and Henri Tuomala.
After like 6 or 7 laps, the rain started pouring down again, and some puddles and standing water on the track, so it became dangerous. I saw a lot of people were spinning around.
I think it was a good decision for the marshals to put the safety car on the track.
Behind the safety car, the 13 GT3 Cup cars crossed the finish line. Valtteri Bottas took his second win ahead of the two Finns, Henri Tuomala and Jani Kekilä.
I just kept it clean as possible and stayed out of trouble. That was the whole idea, and this was good enough for today. Did the maximum this weekend, win in the qualifying, win in the first race, and win in the second race as well. So, ultimate champion this week.
With a perfect weekend, the Latvian Bottas extended his lead in the championship. And now on the 18th of August, the Porsche Sprint Challenge North European Zone will be back to the Porsche Ring in Estonia for the penultimate showdown of the season. Enough time for everybody to recover after one of the most demanding race weekends in the history of the championship.